If you've ever been stuck in an airport that feels more like purgatory than a terminal, you're not alone. 2025 has brought some incredible improvements to air travel. Smarter planes, faster check-ins, and even AI-powered luggage trackers. But some airports haven't quite caught up. Today, we're counting down the 5 airports you should avoid in 2025, according to passenger data, delay reports, and real traveler experiences. But don't worry, I won't just rant about the bad stuff. I'll also show you better alternatives nearby that'll save your sanity and maybe your vacation. Grab your boarding pass and maybe a neck pillow, because this is going to be a bumpy ride. 5 airports to avoid in 2025 and where to fly instead.
Airport number 5, Naples International, Italy. Let's kick things off in southern Italy, a destination that's pure magic, Naples, gateway to the Amalfi Coast. But Naples International Airport, or Capodichino, isn't quite as dreamy. What's wrong? According to Travel Advisor's 2025 European Delay Index, Naples ranked number 2 worst for pre-departure delays. Average wait time? 27.5 minutes before your plane even moves an inch. Add chaotic summer crowds and limited gate space, and you've got a recipe for stress. At this point, your gelato will melt before your flight takes off. Where to fly instead? Rome Fiumicino, FCO, around an hour and 10 minutes by train. World-class facilities, better punctuality, and a direct express connection to Naples. Naples tip: if you must fly from Capodichino, book morning flights. Delays get worse later in the day. Quick pro tip: always check your flight's on-time record on Flight Radar 24 or FlightAware. You can literally see which airlines have repeat delay issues.
Airport number 4, Luxembourg Airport. Luxembourg Airport, small, modern, and massively delayed. Yep, in 2025, this tiny European hub unexpectedly topped the list for worst average delay in Europe, nearly 49 minutes per departure. What's happening? Overcrowded during peak hours due to limited runway capacity. Technical outages in early 2025 caused flight cancellations and passenger evacuations. Weather sensitivity: even moderate fog can ground flights due to its single runway setup. Basically, if you're flying from Luxembourg, pack a good book, maybe War and Peace. You'll need it. Where to fly instead? Brussels Airport, BRU, only about 2 hours by train or car. Far more routes, better delay handling, and larger lounges. Frankfurt, FRA, 2.5 hours away, but one of the most reliable European hubs. Pro tip: if you're connecting to long-haul flights, it's often cheaper and definitely less risky to start from Brussels or Frankfurt instead of Luxembourg.
Airport number 3, London Gatwick, UK. London Gatwick, the UK's second busiest airport, and in 2025, the worst for delays. What's going on? Average delay, 23 minutes per departure. Chronic staffing shortages, especially among air traffic controllers. Frequent baggage handling and security slowdowns. If Heathrow's like the Royal Palace of UK airports, Gatwick is the overcrowded Airbnb down the street. Where to fly instead? London Heathrow, HLR. Despite its size, it's more punctual and better connected via Heathrow Express. London City Airport, LCY, perfect for short-haul European routes, especially business travel. Southend, SEN, smaller, often overlooked, but surprisingly efficient for budget flights. Pro tip: if you're flying through London, always check which airport your airline uses. Budget carriers like EasyJet or Wizz Air often default to Gatwick, but you can sometimes switch to Luton or Stansted for smoother travel.
Airport number 2, Tan Son Nhat, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Next up, Tan Son Nhat International Airport in Ho Chi Minh City. Vietnam is booming with tourism, but the country's biggest airport simply can't keep up. The problem, it scored a 6.21 out of 10 on AirHelp's 2025 ranking, 248 out of 250 airports globally. Endless delays, overcrowding, and occasional system crashes that shut down check-ins for hours. During Lunar New Year 2025, some passengers waited up to 6 hours to board. At that point, you could have just walked to Da Nang. Where to fly instead? Da Nang International, DAD. It's modern, well-managed, and conveniently central for Vietnam travel. Phnom Penh, PNH. For regional travelers, it's only a short hop and often less crowded. Future fix? Ho Chi Minh City is building Long Tang International Airport, expected to open in phases from late 2026. That should finally solve the problem. Pro tip, if you're flying domestic in Vietnam, book early morning flights and always keep your airline's app notifications on. Last-minute gate changes are common.
Airport number 1, Tunis Carthage International Airport. And finally, the crown, or rather the curse, goes to Tunis Carthage International Airport. Why it's the worst in 2025? Ranked dead last in the AirHelp Global Index, 5.73 out of 10 overall. On-time departures below 55%. Frequent strikes, system outages, and passenger service complaints. Infrastructure issues, outdated facilities, limited signage, and poor air conditioning. At Tunis Carthage, even your patients will go through security twice. Where to fly instead? Opt for Monastir Habib Bourguiba, MIR, smaller but far smoother for holiday travelers. Or Enfida Hamet, NBE, modern facilities and less crowding, ideal for resort destinations. Pro tip? If you must use Tunis Carthage, fly during off-peak hours before 9 a.m. and pre-check-in online. Also, avoid same-day connections. Delays are common.
Now, not every airport is a nightmare. Some airports in 2025 crushed it, like Tokyo Haneda, Doha Hamad, and Munich, all ranked in the top 10 for punctuality, comfort, and passenger satisfaction. So yes, travel smart, plan ahead, and remember, even a bad airport can't ruin a good trip, if you're prepared.